Yeah, we back with another one. Miss Toya, Chrissy, Angel.
This is Wednesday night, and our vibes are high. This is ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, this is ChicChat night. We're gonna vibe all night. Oh, this is ChicChat night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
So what y'all thought? We were over with? Nah, we back. Like we never left.
Okay, so ladies, if you're rocking with us, go on and put your hands up and let me see y'all. And fellas, don't forget to tell a friend. The chicks are back. Woo!
And we're back. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Hump day.
How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Happy Hump Day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Chick Chat Show. I am your girl, Miss Toya.
And it's your girl, Chrissy. Y'all already know.
And it's your girl Angel.
I'm Janice.
She jumps right in. That's what you call. Listen, always
active.
ready. She's
active.
Born ready. Okay, so that just goes to show you guys the person that we have at the table with us, Miss Janice Stallings of Styles by Stallings event and party planning, or just
Decor.
event and decor. Yes. Okay,
Get it right.
Yes.
so ladies, happy Wednesday. How was your Wednesday, Janice? How was your Wednesday?
Busy. This is day 10. I haven't had a day off in like 10 days. So keep moving. I see the word hustle over there. So
Listen, we
like
try to
Rick
keep
Ross, every day I'm
motivational stuff.
hustling.
Yes. Angel, how was your week so far?
Oh, busy. Very busy. You know, kids work and trying to keep this stuff going with you ladies.
As always.
We appreciate you guys.
Miss Chrissy, how's your week going so far?
I'm a parent too, single parent. It has been busy, but I'm happy to be here. And, celebrate. It's Chick Chat. Y'all know.
Happy Hump Day.
Yes. Like the camera said, Mike.
Please, you guys, take a moment to share this live. We got some great topics coming up for you guys. We have the beautiful Janice Stallings in the building. We're going to share some of her work with you guys. We're going to catch up on her. It's been a minute since she has been to the network. So we're going to get caught up with her here in a bit. You guys, we lost some pretty great people this past week or two. One, we talked about Rich Homie Quan, and then we also lost the late, great Frankie Beverly. My goodness, guys. I remember Frankie Beverly from house parties. If you don't remember Frankie Beverly from a house party, please, you cannot even talk to me. We're not in the same bracket.
Well, I guess I can't talk to you, Pooh, because
Me either.
I've seen house party, but for some reason, no disrespect and no cost. It said, I don't know why I thought it was a lady for some reason. I don't know why I kept thinking it was a lady. And it was a man the whole time. If that's his song, I know. I'm like, that's his song? I've been jamming that since I've been a jitterbug, but I don't know who sings that song.
Right.
I grew up off of other, blues and old school jams like Johnny Taylor, B.B. King, those type of artists.
Right.
Yeah. But these days, you can listen to music and then you realize they're not the race that you thought they were.
Yes.
So he had it going on for the ladies.
Yes.
He had it going on for the ladies. I seen it, Louisiana?
Yeah. And they had
What?
They were partying in the streets with him.
What's the whole foot movement?
I have no
The
idea.
kids know it. The adolescents, all of them know the foot movement. It's a foot movement they dance to.
Oh,
And they
wow.
steady be going. They celebrate. They celebrated him. They really did celebrate him.
He was a legend. He made some great hits. He came in the days of not just himself and the Mays band, but you got the Isley brothers and Zap Band, and Janice, help me out, because I know this around your era too now. I'm starting to feel old up here.
That's right. We gonna sit
I like
back
the
and
90s era. That's my
Yes,
our
okay.
era.
But you know, it was a great time. You know, I used to see my parents and family members partying, like at house parties, playing those old school jams, and you know, it just reminds you of the old days. It gives you something to look back at. So, you know, rest in peace to all of those. So while we're on that note, we're gonna take a little rewind and look at a little bit of what went down at Rich Homie Quan's funeral, and we'll be right back.
Gathered in College Park at World Changers Church International to say goodbye to one of Atlanta's most iconic rappers who became a legend around the world and helped shape the evolution of trap music. Rich Homie Quan was remembered as a music mogul who had a passion for his craft, but also loved his family, his community, and his fans. The 34-year-old rapper died at an Atlanta hospital after becoming one of the biggest names in hip-hop. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us from the church now in College Park with the latest. Angelique.
Well, good afternoon, Christine. Rich Homie Quan was remembered today as a light who touched and inspired so many people. Speaker after speaker talked about all of his musical accomplishments, but at the same time, they talked about his huge heart. Music and praise filled the World Changers International Dome as so many celebrated the short but impactful life of DeQuantez Lamar, known around the world as rapper Rich Homie Quan.
He was an example of grace. He was an example of mercy and forgiveness, not only in what he gave and what he was willing to receive. He didn't let his pride and his ego and insecurity get in the way of being a good man.
Rich Homie Quan had the admiration of his people. And it's one thing to make good music, but it's another thing to be well respected and to have a whole community and have a whole movement of people behind you.
Quan, as he was affectionately called, was very close to his 5 children, who talked about their father in a touching video.
I love you, Daddy.
Most speakers talked about the 34-year-old's career as he climbed the charts with hits on Billboard records. But they also talked about his closeness to his mother, Tammy, and his father, Corey, who was his best friend and protector.
I lost my best friend. I lost a kid I talked to 9, 10 times a day. I know you're up there in heaven looking down on us. If you don't mind, save a spot for me.
And many of the speakers say they plan to honor Quan's legacy by keeping his music alive. Live in College Park, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, certainly will be missed by so many there. Angelique, thank you so much.
Okay, you guys, welcome back. So that was just a little snippet of, you know, what went down at Rich Homie Quan's funeral. Did you guys get a chance to take a look at it at all?
Yes. Like the opening of it, where they had his pictures, like I've never seen that before. Like for anybody, like they had like the big pictures. That's before you enter. You saw that already. You was already getting sad.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a beautiful how they had it set up. Whoever the person was that, you know, created. I ain't never seen a funeral home create all that, but they definitely did that. Not to say that I would love to see that more, but they did that, and it was very sad, and I was hurt about that. You know,
Beautiful tribute.
yeah, it was.
Yes. And Janice, I know that you're into events and decorating. Has a funeral ever been something that you have took the liberty of doing? Yes. How was that experience?
In the beginning, it was something that was a little scary because I'm like, I don't deal with dead folks now. I deal with the living. But I look at it from this perspective. If I design events for people, I can design events for people that are among the living and the people that have transitioned.
Right.
And to have the opportunity to provide some beauty and excellence to someone's loved one
Right.
at a sensitive time in their life, you know, it's an honor. During the pandemic, I'll be honest with you, that was the most funeral arrangements that I had to do.
During the pandemic?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. One of the saddest cases probably had to be when it was twin sisters.
Oh, wow.
That died from the pandemic, and to look at this young man, he buried his mother and his aunt on the same day. You know, so that pandemic took some people out, and so I never got called to do so much funeral arrangements, bereavement arrangements, but in that time frame, it definitely was coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, COVID did take a lot of people out of here, so
It did.
that's why everybody was busy and booked.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. And it's so crazy how in 2020, you know, it went from 2019 was, you know, a lot of activity, movement.
It was.
Then you hear come March, it's like, oh, you know, things are going to shut down. Oh, we're only going to be closed for 2 weeks. And then in our nature of business, you might have went a year. And some people had to close down because you couldn't even go in venues.
Wow.
And
Oh
you
yeah, it was
didn't
that
know.
serious.
Yeah,
It was very serious.
You know, so, and then some people in the event industry, they had to close their businesses. I know one man, he even passed away from COVID.
He was the event planner too?
He was, he rented out props in
Wow.
Miami.
So the
you know-
venues, he did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, it was a very serious time, and a lot of people had to pivot. Some people got out of the industry. Some people came into the industry, you know. So that pandemic, the first 2 years, it was funny. It was like you had nothing to do, then you had a whole bunch to do. And now it's like, what's going on with the economy? Prices are a little bit crazy, and, you know, things are elevated, inflated. So it's like peaks and valleys.
Right.
Everything has a season.
That's it.
It's, yeah.
That's it. You just got to ride the wave.
Right.
You know?
See, COVID was a whole new thing, so that was different. We know the seasons, but COVID came through like a
It was
tsunami.
scary.
Girl, that
It was
thing
scary.
came in like a tornado.
Yeah.
Hurricane, everything in one.
All in
It,
one.
it disrupted a lot of things and took a lot of souls out of here.
And then it was very, very scary time.
Right.
Very scary time.
And speaking of COVID, that was the last time you were here. We did.
About like as far as on like with us, again. So I want to say I piggyback right off what she was saying as far as for like with us as a team. We build, we connect, we actually like really have conversations.
Correct.
It's like no trying to hide anything. Let's talk about it because it becomes a sisterhood.
Right.
Once it becomes that, it's unbreakable.
Correct.
You know, so at the same time too, I would assume with your business, because you're building within, as we are within.
Yes.
Correct.
So when you're building from, you pretty much the foundation.
Correct. And so having a team is so important, you know. First person on the team, my husband and I, you know. So internally, our internal team is our household. Everything that breathes in our house work. So if you breathe and you work, you know. So we have a 21-year-old. She works in the business. So we also have RJ, who's 14. He works in the business too.
That's good. That's beautiful,
you know.
though.
And it was a time where it was me and my siblings, along with my husband and my mom. And so as we grew and grew, they have their own lives, and now it was time for us to bring on people on the team who knew more about the event industry.
Oh, okay.
And so from teaching, we also get to bring some of the students on, like the event we just did the other day. A lot of the students, what you just planned, that's some of our, those are all of my students right there.
Okay.
That I brought on. I have a young man, Deshaun, who has been with me since he was 16.
Wow.
So before the pandemic, I had a vision to create a youth program. And so then the pandemic happened, but Deshaun has remained with us since then. So Deshaun is now 21, and he's been with us. Took a little pause because, you know, with business and things like that, but now he's strong back with us. So just bringing on that team that you think you can trust, you pray you can trust,
Right.
you know, and you, until you can't trust or until the seasons happen, you just shift with the season.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's
so.
it. That's it. That's a blessing that you bring on the ones that you're teaching. I love that you give them that actual.
To watch them grow
income.
from not knowing how to do something to knowing how to do a craft and teaching them not only how to do something but also how to earn a living from it. That's something different, you know.
Right.
You know, exactly. So it's really gratifying to see that happen.
Right.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
I want to know because I noticed that when you're doing something, it requires a lot of preparation, and you should be praying your way through things to, you know, make it happen. How important is prayer and preparation in the job that you do on a daily basis?
Prayer is really important because my job requires a heavy amount of creativity, and so if my mind is not in the right space, I can't be creative.
Right.
I just flat out, for me, I can't be creative. You know, I can just go and do something, but will it be creatively done with a spirit of excellence?
Right.
So I have to cleanse my brain, you know what I'm saying, and get into the right head space in order to be creative. When I'm listening to a customer or a client and what their wishes are, my goal is not to show them me. My goal is to take what you have in your head, listen to you, and give you the best of you with a little piece of me.
Right.
You
That's
know?
right. Their vision.
It's their vision.
But you put that pop to it.
Yeah, just a little piece of me. But I have to make sure that my mind is clear. So that comes with praying, because a lot of times what happens, you just have all of these thoughts that are just fly in your head, you know, imposter syndrome, you know, doubt, fears. Just yesterday, you know, I had a mock table design that I had to create today, and yesterday I'm hearing all of these negative things come in my head.
Right.
And it's like, I'm like, okay, Janice, stop and let's process this. Why do you feel like this? Okay, God, there's nothing I can do but show up and be who you created me to be. Give me I literally say, God, give me an infinite amount of creativity. I don't want my creativity to have a cap. Let it have an infinite amount of creativity. Whatever is in my customer's brain, let it be transformed into mine so I can be able to execute that. So prayer is extremely important. Just today when I was at Atlas, and when the customer came in, I had like 4 different tables set up for them, and they loved everything. I'm like in the corner, thank you, Jesus. I'm having my own little praise thing going on over there, because they cannot like it.
Right.
And when you're doing something creative and somebody doesn't like it, it's not like, oh, move this from here to there. creativity, you take it personal.
Right.
You know,
I'm
it's
an
a
artist.
You do.
Exactly.
You do, because that's your
About
brand
my-
is out there.
Yes.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
But that's your brand out there, you know, that's a
Yeah.
reflection of you once you're doing something for somebody.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so
Did you
we
answer part 2? Preparation.
Preparation. It takes a
Preparation.
lot of preparation. When you're doing events for, I don't care if you're doing an event for 50 people, how are you going to prep for that? You know, what does that look like? If I'm handling the entire design from the floor to the ceiling, who's my staff that I'm going to bring on?
Right.
Are we going to be designing florals? Who's going to be on the prep team for florals? Who's going to be on the design team for florals? Who's going to be on the design team for draping? Who's going to help set up? Who are my team members that are good with my customers? Because I don't let everybody talk to the customers because some people are not, that's not their strong suit. They might be best suited behind the scenes.
That is very true.
And instead of forcing a person to be in a place that's not designed for them, find out what your team likes too.
Right.
And then put them in the best places. And then you can see where the excellence will come from.
The growth and everything.
Yeah.
That's good. I like the point of that too, but it's also to be able to teach them how to flow and be able to go in every aspect of that company.
Correct.
That's what I'm really big on. You have to learn everything, even though it's a struggle.
Correct.
I still want you to learn everything.
And like I tell the people, the more you know, the more you make.
Yes.
Because the team members that know the most are the ones I'm going to pull on the most. So if I got an event that's only 50 people, okay, who knows the most and has the best attitude?
Yes.
Right.
Because I'm looking at attitude as well. Because if you don't have a winning attitude,
Right.
there's nothing we can do here. I can teach you anything, but I can't teach you how to have a positive mindset. You got to come in the door ready to win. And then if you don't know something, you know, ready to learn what you don't know how to do. But negativity, we can't tolerate that because it shows.
Right. It will.
Yeah, it comes straight out.
Yeah.
So how long you been in business as far as on like for?
Oh, wow. So started event planning back in 2010.
Okay.
But I left my job in 2013. That was the most gratifying, scariest thing I had ever done. I was like, what the hell you just did, girl? You know.
You made a sacrifice.
It was.
Faith. Walk
That
out on
part,
faith.
you know. And so knowing when you do what God tells you to do, it is not an easy road. You know, so doing what he tells you to do, even when you're alone, even when you don't have all of the resources, but when you know that God is your source and standing in that, it should feel easy, but I'm being honest and transparent, it's not easy.
Right.
It's not easy. But I look back and I say, God, you know, I'm living some of the prayers that I asked you for. I asked for it to be like this. So when I didn't know what was on the back end of what I was asking for. So it might have layers of struggle that come with it.
I mean, you're human, so.
Exactly. You know, but I asked for it, so he gave it to me. So it made me start asking for greater things. So I'm like, Lord, I asked you for that, and you did that. So then why am I asking you for this? I need to increase.
You're going to have to increase it.
Ask for bigger.
Yeah.
Once he showed you, it's like, okay, you did that, God. Now you did your big one. Now what's next?
Exactly.
Bigger.
Exactly.
Ask for bigger.
Exactly. So it comes with a high level of discipline as well.
Right.
You know, because you can ask him for something, but you don't have the discipline to receive it, the discipline to move through it, the discipline to keep it. So it takes a lot of discipline as well, too.
Okay.
It actually does.
So as far as for like, again, you're a busy woman. Your thoughts. Again, everybody has thoughts that come by left and right, day and night.
Yes.
How are you able to, like, when somebody tells you, let's say you have a wedding to plan, let's say you got this big amount coming, how you feel about that?
You see how I sigh? Like,
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm the type of person to be like, yeah, I can do that. And then I'm like,
What?
After the fact.
What did I just do?
What did you
We
sign
gotta
up
make it
for?
happen.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to break things down in phases for me. You know,
Okay.
what works best for me, because if I just go straight to the end, I'm gonna speed up and cause anxiety for myself.
Which is
and
true.
so I'm a person who, being transparent, I overcame anxiety. I used to deal with anxiety
Doesn't
and
feel
panic
good. Yeah.
attacks. And
Yeah.
so literally going to the doctor, having medication, and then God had to heal me from that.
Right.
And so
Thank God.
when I have to deal with those moments of big tasks, and sometimes even small tasks
Yeah,
will be
Yeah.
very daunting. It's like I
It's
tell
the
my
detail,
husband,
isn't it?
yes,
Yes.
very detailed. And I would say the hardest thing is juggling being a mom, a wife, and having a business. Because at the end of the day, we're women, you know, and we're human. And if we have families, they come first. And, you know, trying to juggle them first and juggle what you do first.
Right.
You know, so that juggling part can be a little nerve-wracking too. And so when I have large tasks to do, I have to break it down in phases.
Okay.
I have learned too that, Janice, you have a certain amount of energy every day. That's it. Once
Okay,
you have
that's good.
used that energy up, you got to rest to recharge to get more.
I love that.
Now, some days I be trying myself.
Right.
Right on through.
Sometimes
it,
it's
you
like,
push it.
you know, and especially when the pandemic came, there were times I would work 24 hours, 48 hours
Wow.
straight because I had multiple events. And because we couldn't bring on teams, because I don't know if this person has a disease or a virus that could kill my family. So we
Right.
did a lot of work in our studio, just our household. And so when people were increased with doing smaller events and dinner parties, and so, okay, yeah, I'm going to take that on. Why? Because I can't do the bigger events, and we still got to feed our family. This is what we do full time.
Right.
And so, okay, you got this one. Okay, at the end of the week, I might have 80 arrangements to make. Okay, we got to do draping. Okay, who's going to prep the flowers? I mean, there's so much process that goes into it.
It does.
And so sometimes it will be just us in the studio rocking it out. And literally my kids will be in the studio sleeping, you know.
They're tired.
Yeah, they tired. And I can't
Been there,
ask
done
them
that.
to take on, you know, what my husband and I
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
a bigger task.
Right.
You
They
can't-
were,
yeah.
you know, 4 years ago, my daughter
I was
was
gonna
just in
say,
high
yeah,
school. My
yeah.
son is only 14, he was 10. You
Yeah.
know, so juggling that has been probably a challenge, but we worked through it.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you, pretty much, as I look at it, y'all did good.
Yeah, you
Y'all
did
did
real
good.
good.
Thank God.
'Cause
You went through the pandemic with that, y'all did good.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets with walking away from your job?
I could say I regret not having the financial stability that I thought I should have, but I did it the way that God wanted me to do it
Okay.
because there are no perfect conditions.
Right.
And if I would have walked away with what I thought in my brain, I was like, you know what? When I hit 40, I'm going to leave my job. I'm going to have $40,000 in the bank. I had all of these perfect conditions. And God, like, that's not how it worked. Because if you leave in your condition, you get the glory. But if you leave when I tell you to, with nothing, I will get the glory. So I stand to you, over 10 years ago, I did that. And I have to, he'll be like, girl, you try me. If you don't
If
say,
you don't
I did that.
acknowledge,
Right. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So the only regret that I want to say is that I should have set myself up, but I did it his way.
Right.
So there are no regrets.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
It was something that you just said that I've been wanting to touch on. But it's a little off topic. You were saying that God would say, you know, it wouldn't be right if you don't acknowledge me in, you know, this doing. But I seen a post where a girl was just like hard down, like, how do you shortcut yourself because you put in the work to do it? How do you guys feel about that? Like, do you feel like you're shortcutting yourself if you acknowledge that God was your help through a situation?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you gotta be. The thing is, you gotta be a believer. If you're a real believer,
Facts.
you're not gonna go to war with God's word. God's word is God's word. It ain't gonna change. It ain't never change.
That's it.
So if you give God the grace and you give Him the love, and acknowledgement, the glory, He gonna bless you, and you don't even know why the blessing coming because your kids get blessed.
That's it.
Your partner get blessed. You don't know where the blessing come from.
That's it.
But at the end of the day, you can. First of all, he giving life. That's a blessing right there. I look at that. He giving life.
Correct.
The next day.
Correct.
That's enough for me. You ain't got to give me no money. Another day of life, you can't pay for that.
We talking about the pandemic. We all got drugged through that.
Yes.
If he did nothing else, you did that, Lord.
And we still here.
And we still
Amen.
here. Living, breathing, thriving.
And I learned not going his way, you will be whooped so bad. So many towers will come and get you in all kind of ways. You better listen and go.
You got some non-believers. Again, you got people who really don't believe. I went to war with some people on the status the other day. I had to hit everybody, go pray. They got mad with me. Go pray.
Yeah.
Go pray. They kept coming back and
But
forth.
they will come. They will come. Because that's another test for you.
But go
To
pray.
see will you still use God's name as they coming as whatever they want to come as enemies or.
What do you feel? God, come on now. How you feel?
No, I believe that you should be acknowledging God because, you know, like you guys said, these past couple of years, they have been very trying for everybody. And I believe, well, I'm going to speak for myself. I called on his name more now than I ever did in my whole entire life. And I just feel like he's been showing up and showing out. And, you know, I've been sitting back humbly, patiently, waiting, and it is what it is.
God gonna do. He gonna fix it. He does miracles. Do you believe in miracles? Yeah. Do you believe in miracles?
We believe in miracles.
Do you know what the rainbow is?
What is the rainbow?
It's a promise that God gave. They marked it as some pride stuff, but that's God's promise. I ain't playing with it. I know what it is.
And you know what I learned too, that there are no watches or alarm clocks in heaven. So we go off of time. You know, 24 hours in a day. God don't go off of 24 hours in a day. You know, so if he don't go off of 24 hours in a day, he goes off of he do his own thing. So if he do his own thing, I might say, oh God, I need this at 8 o'clock. And he like, that's what you need.
Exactly.
But that's not what it required to get the job
She's
done.
right.
You know, because he don't operate off of the same time clock that we do. So I have to sometimes say, God, forgive me when I am not allowing you to do your thing in your timing. You know, forgive me when I'm doubting you. Forgive me when I don't, you know, allow you the time to create miracles and blessings in my life. Because I get anxious sometimes.
We all do.
I'm just, you know.
I get anxious, and
help me be still. Help me be still.
And it just produces patience.
It does.
It produces patience. Patience don't feel good.
Sure don't. That's a work in progress.
That's when it's coming towards you.
None of us.
Correct.
You got some humble than more, but I told God, you got to really humble me because a parking spot, I get live by the parking spot. That's how I know how serious it is. Lord help me. I know you see me sitting here.
You do not take the K off the marks.
Yes.
What? The Mud Deer movie. She said, Lord, she about to make me take the K off the marks.
Ma'am, I know you saw me here. Sir, I know you saw me here. I was waiting patiently. I was humble then.
Yes.
But that come with time.
Yeah.
Nobody just gonna automatically have it because you're not fully Holy Spirited. You know what I mean? That everything come with time. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you say, how you put it, how you lay it, how you slid, how you slice and dice it. We are all the way not there.
No,
You
we're
can
not.
say, oh, I'm there. Kids piss you off and you like,
Yes.
I ain't there.
You
I'm
know,
not there. I thought
Everybody
I was ready.
slide. Everybody
you
slide.
like, oh, Lord.
It comes by day, time by time, because I realize with myself, patience has become a thing that I ask for and I'm asking for, and I've gotten better because my chest used to feel like a whirlpool, like my chest used to be spinning in the inside, and I'm like, but again, that was rage.
Yes.
Rage is something I didn't play with, and God showed me what it was. That's rage, and it's just in your chest, and I'm saying I can feel it, and I'm like, Lord, don't let me be in trouble,
Yeah,
Jesus.
you just have to listen
Please
to them
don't.
first thoughts.
Yeah.
That first thought, because I was there.
Yeah,
Who,
that's
3
why I
years
said, but
ago?
rage, all that stuff will come up. Regardless of, well, you could be having the best day of your life that God gave to you. And the enemy job is to come through and disrupt and distract it. I don't care what you put it, how you put it, that's his job.
That's his job.
Yeah.
And he do his job good, so you know what we got to do our job.
Yes.
You know,
Even
but
better.
He gonna come.
Yep.
He gonna come.
I can think of that. So listen, you guys, we're gonna take a quick look at some very precise attention to detail that this beautiful creative mind laid down at one of her parties. And when we get back, we will get into some chick chat.
Yes, like, share, and comment.
All right.
We'll be okay. Let's talk about it. I know y'all saw them details.
Very much detail.
I'm talking about very intricate. I took an event planning class with Janice.
You did. That was how many years ago?
Oh my God. I have no idea.
It had to be probably
But
like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, she told us to name our babies, and I named my baby Dreams to Reality. Event and party planning. And it's coming.
It is.
It's coming. But she's just amazing. It's like the amount of knowledge that Janice will give a person is unbelievable, because you would think, okay, somebody in the same industry or the same business that I'm in would not be so willing to give off the knowledge that they have acquired over the years. And she is so overly willing, and this is the one thing that I love about Janice, and I will always say about Janice. She gives if you're willing to receive.
That's the beautiful thing, because like you said, everybody they don't want you to see their hard work and determination. They also want to be on the front line, like the line leader. I call it the line leader. You got a line leader and door handles, and the rest of people follow behind. Okay? Elementary school, you learn that in kindergarten, pre-K. But that's the beautiful thing, that you're able to teach them from the bottom and continue to have it going. Like you said, she was, you know what I mean? Like, some people they don't do that. They don't want to give you the steps to get you through the door.
They don't want you to get
It's
over
very
them.
sad because they don't want you to be ahead. But if you ain't doing it with purity and being genuine, you're not gonna get it from that person.
And I think it comes from a lack mentality. That if I give to you, that I will be depleted.
Right.
You know, but if I give to you, and it's God's will for me to give to you, I would never be dry.
Never.
I would never be. He has to, because it's how it is. It has to constantly flow. You know, but if I just say, nope, child, I ain't tell her nothing, she gonna figure that on her own, then I'm gonna stay stuck.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a cut off to me. It's like you're cutting them off.
Closing doors for yourself as well, because you're not doing what you're supposed to.
Correct.
So is there anybody that you follow as far as like inspiration? Like, who did you see that got you started as far as into the business?
In the beginning, I used to love David Tutero.
Oh.
And I know this sounds crazy. My level of faith was not what it is right now. So when I used to watch David Tutero, I would be like, I could never get there, so I stopped watching him because it made me feel like I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to do this. I don't know this. I didn't know.
Discouragement came to you.
So watching it didn't encourage me. It actually discouraged me. So then I turned it off. But then it was something that wouldn't leave me. You know, I just kept wanting to do more and do more. And so David Tutero was probably one of the first ones. I used to love HGTv.
Yes.
Okay.
All of
Four
just
weddings.
They definitely did a number. They did.
All
They
of those little
truly
shows.
did.
But even when I was in college, you know, back in the day, I didn't know I went to school for business. And so, but I used to watch Julie Brown, G. Garvey, I absolutely, you'll be surprised. I absolutely love Martha Stewart.
Oh, yes.
I got a lot of respect for Martha, so I'm looking at these people in design and like, wow, they doing such amazing things. But I never saw myself doing that. I thought corporate America would be where I wanted to be. Because it's just, hey, I can go on here, go to corporate America, go to work 40 hours, come home, do what I do.
Right.
But God had another plan.
But all them felt the same way you felt because everybody had to climb.
That's the
Everybody
truth.
had
And you
to
don't
climb.
realize that.
Yeah.
When you watching and be like, not knowing, they might be like cut and crying when they cut and then whatever you watching, so yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're going to switch gears a little bit, ladies.
Like, share, comment, please, and thank you.
So, what we want to talk about? Did he do it?
Did he?
Did he?
Did he?
I don't know. Did he?
It sounds like
He might
did.
have.
Did
Did
he?
He might
What
have.
to start with? Did.
Did he?
Oh,
Did
okay.
did he
As
do
we
it?
say, did he?
Did
he do it?
I don't know.
I got some time. You would never know, but you know.
All these people in the closet.
I mean,
They can jump out right now.
It's kind of hurtful though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. It's hurtful. At the same time too, it's like you get what you deserve, but it's actually hurtful.
Because you don't want to
This is-
see.
This is our people
Correct.
who
a whole
became
legacy.
one that
Correct.
multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
And why would you allow that cowardness to override your spirit?
Yeah. Yeah.
You took a lot of people down who looked up to you,
Yeah.
and that's very hurtful. That's very hurtful because did he come in?
didn't?
Boy, did he used to come in? Remember they had the special delivery. Like he had all the hot songs, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
And ruined a lot of people as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ruined a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. You ruin people, especially. I didn't realize. Remember that show he had back in the days?
Making the Band.
They
Making the
walk.
Band.
Where they walk from? They
To
walk.
go get that cheesecake.
What about cheesecake? You
I
right.
was like, nah, did it?
They
That's where we
walk,
stopped.
and it was
now.
cold.
Yeah.
But we see, I was younger then, but I didn't know that then. You was wicked then
Yeah.
when you made them walk that far for
Yeah.
a piece of cheesecake.
Yeah.
And what happened to your artist? What happened to the boy with the direct? What happened to him? Did he blow up? Hello, did he blow up?
Something else
Which
blew
one?
up.
He had the dress. He had like his eyes were kind of wide.
Was that
He-
Dylan?
Oh.
No, it's a black boy.
it
He had the
probably
braids with the zigzag braids or whatever. He was a nice.
He was on the show.
Yes, he made it. But what happened to the
And
fella?
they were all talented.
He was to me, he was too strict. Farnsworth Bentley,
Where he at
please come
Where
outside.
are you and your umbrella?
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what?
That's what he had.
What is it?
And he probably got hush money.
Oh, yeah.
He probably signed something.
He had seen something.
And
And you thought the relationship was weird back there. And you
It was
like,
very weird.
I just thought that he was just really like getting praise, and he had somebody to really do the work, and he got it in the family because he was Erskine.
Yeah.
You abuse this man, sir. Have you talked to him like he's nobody?
Oh,
And Farnsworth Bentley was cool. He was nice looking too. Oh my God! See, you don't see him no more, do you?
You don't see a lot of them though. It's a lot of young ones at that just fell off the market.
Even with Justin Bieber, when they got the interaction at time, and it was like on the video, the boy wasn't even welcoming to you. What did you do to him? He wasn't. Like our interaction, we happy, we excited to see each other. He wished he could be somebody else. He went from this big to this big. You shrunk him. And you wonder why he went up and down like that boy went wild, crazy, and I don't. That boy bonkers.
He went bonkers.
He did. He had all that money, but what did it cost you? And at the end of the day, that boy ain't been the same since. You don't really hear about him too much no more now. But it was some damage done, and we don't know what it is. But I hope that they come forward and just say something. Hollywood, something serious. Y'all think it's a game?
That's nothing to play with.
You'll be unalive messing around with Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood do not play. If you say
They
something,
know how to get rid of you.
and the thing is, you'll never know who behind Hollywood. Executive producers, people that got the cameras. Who's behind Hollywood? Nobody knows.
You never know.
Think about Nickelodeon. That man, I used to love him.
Orlando.
The big dude. He was
Yes.
funny. I never knew he
Orlando
was.
was gone.
Orlando is just.
Wow.
Orlando.
They ruined a lot of people. They ruined a lot of
So
people.
success comes with a price.
It does.
The thing is, are you willing to let the price override you, or you gonna override the price?
It's a fact.
And you want to be some people be stay underground and be still broke because they sacrifice being broke versus giving what you think that you gonna take from me. You take it from me. I got to give you something.
Correct.
But we
And it ain't worth it.
Let's go back to old days.
They choose
Why I
the
gotta
dark
give you
instead of the
something?
light, though. So what you
Exactly.
think they gonna get?
But at the end of the day, you're knocking down. You go back in the days, their manhood, because you don't want us to be strong. Because you know it's a boy. They got it down there and they got it up here. You know what I'm saying? They got it up there and down there, and they know that already. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock you down. We got to do something. We got to break you down somehow. And then it's give and take. Give and take come with a lot of things, like sex. Sex sells. Look at it. Sex sells.
It really does.
If you don't got nothing sexy going on, you won't become as viral. You won't become as popular. You won't get no bread. So you're like Muppets in the world of this. Again, this is God's footstool. Let's bring it back to reality. The word of God, you know what I'm saying? His footstool. So his foot sitting on it. The devil, this is his place to roam. This is his home. This ain't my home anyway, but it's his home. And a lot gonna go on in it. Until you understand what the spiritual warfare is all about, then you understand what life is all about. You can see somebody around
just
you,
said the
and
key
you
word,
know it.
spiritual.
Again,
Y'all watching Deliverance?
I ain't watching
I
that.
didn't watch all of it.
I ain't watching it because I went through it before. I'm not watching it. I went through my own deliverance, like my own deliverance.
I did.
I ain't watching it.
I did.
I didn't watch
What was
all
your
of
take
it.
on that?
I did. Very different movie.
It was.
I don't know.
I seen some clips.
I-
The girl talked to her mama like she was crazy. Why she talk to her mama like that?
It's one of those type of movies.
She didn't give
You
a damn.
can see it one way or you see it the other. You get what I'm saying? You can see the
I agree
good
with
or you
that.
can see the bad in it.
Okay, so but again, what did her mother do to her to make her be so rude,
Her,
disrespectful? Like she
her
was
mom
blatantly
must
like,
have been the same way that she was being to her children.
makes sense.
Rude, mean,
She
you know,
was, though.
curse.
And she didn't protect
you
her.
know, yeah.
She was angry because her mom didn't protect her.
So which means, well, that's why you got to be something serious. To think about what goes on in the world today. A long time ago, somebody must have touched her,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they just done that.
Yeah.
and your mama didn't protect you. So now she's angry.
She's angry.
I was like, why you talking to tell
Yeah.
mom? I
Was
said,
it her
"Cuz," I
mom's
said, why you talking to
boyfriend?
tell
I
mom
think it
like
was.
that?
And she said it was her mom's boyfriend. So you didn't protect her, so she
Too-
still got that. you
Yeah,
know.
too much wickedness. I can't see it because I see too much wickedness on a daily basis. So I don't want to
Yeah.
see it behind the movie screen because I know what it is today in the live in effect.
Well, you know what I took from it too is that the attack is on the youth
Exactly.
and your children, and you got a little boy who was attacked by a demon,
Right.
and not knowing, you thinking, oh, they just acting out, but they really going through spiritual
They
warfare.
was.
Right.
They do too. They don't know what it is.
Correct.
It was.
And so how those demons and those spirits transfer from one child to the next,
one.
and then possess the whole house. So it
Yeah.
took the mother who
No
wasn't really a
faith.
believer.
At all.
And
She was
turned into one,
angry.
Yes.
She instantly like, listen, this is the only way I'm gonna save my child.
So
So
I have to.
Yeah.
so praying for with your children, pulling that oil out, you know. So that's the only thing I would say was a good thing about the movie. To me, it showed that demons are in these children. I hate to say it, but
They ain't
some-
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it out there to the real. It's in
Yeah.
all
Just
of
like
us.
they did that movie, jump from body to body
Yeah,
to
you saw
body.
that?
I saw it, but I ain't want to watch all of it. I
Yeah.
said, look, it was.
You didn't see the end.
It was the end is where I came back into. I left it.
Yeah.
I came back at the end. I was like, get a girl.
So you got mixed emotions. So I see why you
Yeah.
say somebody see it this way and then you see it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
2 hours be an outlook on a movie. You got different. Everybody's soul is different. You're gonna have something different to say about it. Nobody's the same. A twin ain't the same.
Yeah.
Quadruples ain't the same. It doesn't matter.
That's true. Twins ain't even the same.
They're not. They're not.
Yeah. Two different personalities.
God knew what he was doing. Everybody is different. He don't
Correct.
care how many creators look alike, sound alike. I don't versatile. It don't matter. You're your own person. You got your own soul.
That's it.
Yes, we do. So, Diddy,
Did he do it,
the allegations,
baby? Or
men,
All in a suitcase.
women,
children?
trafficking,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. What is going on here?
Stuff still
So,
coming out.
The question we have posed to you guys for tonight.
And hello, everybody. Sorry.
Hello.
Like, share, and comment.
Sorry.
My phone died. I'm sorry, my phone died. What we have? Let me look at.
The question is.
We have DJ Manny, we have Donovan, we have Chris. Hello, everybody.
My phone died.
The question is for tonight, guys.
What is it?
If you found out that your partner was involved with the same sex, would you leave?
You
Are
talking to
we
me?
staying or going?
Gone.
Can we work it out?
No.
What if it was just a mistake?
I don't care.
Oh, that's planning. How is that a mistake?
You
They
like
just-
me.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what you willing to do, and yeah.
First of all, if you know that,
Trial and error.
again, at the end of the day, okay, so I'm not going about race, but it is also about race because we're not as open in the race. I'm sorry, we're not as open in race as other races are.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come out flamboyant. Woo, woo, this is what it is. You take it for what it is. It's not. We have this demeanor. They're gonna lack. You're gonna lose. You're going to depression, and becomes after that, it comes worse when you don't want to be living here no more. Because everybody you had around you, they look like you stop, but you what? You what? It doesn't feel good. Black men have this, about them.
But you notice how he hasn't addressed that part.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's not.
Oh, they don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to come out
He's
the
not.
closet.
But at the end of the day, you are that. Accept it. It is what it is. It ain't gonna change unless you go to God and pray the spirit off. It's a spirit. But I don't care if it's spirit or not. I ain't talking to you. I'm sorry. God forgive me. But if he was one of them people, and I know one people, give me somebody else.
And what if it could have been an accident?
It's,
Maybe he just wanted to try it.
in his case,
In his case,
Too
First
much
of
baby
all,
oil.
that was a lot of accidents.
I mean, like for real though.
Wait, we got switch back to Diddy. That's a lot of accidents.
Yeah, you had too much going on your plate. Your plate too full and it's running over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care if it ain't running over. If I hear accusation, I'm not messing with you no more.
Facts.
I'm gonna respect you and I'm gonna love you from afar. But I really hope you really get it together because what you're playing with people's life out here at the end of the day. You're switching back and forth, but it's not safe for nobody. Right now, it's
your
not
health.
right now in this
Yeah,
era.
yeah.
It's not safe.
For your health.
Too much
So what
going
you
on.
better do is you better clink clink like my dad told you and clink clink like I did clink clink because it's very very rare. You know, I don't know what's going on in the water. Some out here,
in the water.
some out here. It's released out here, and we know what the spirit released out
Yeah,
here. And
he
he
was
roaming.
loose.
He roaming, and
That was the power.
I seen videos or clips. They were saying if you wake up to your friend, what's the name to you? Listen, I'm itching. My fist is gonna land something.
Wake up to your friend and do what to you?
I was seeing like clips. They were showing like in statuses like what would you do if your friend, your homegirl, wake you up to this and that. First of all, I'm gonna give you a story. I'm gonna give you the real story. Me and my cousin met this chick as we was working. She was cool, fine and dandy. She always wanted to hang out, right? Okay, cool, no problem with the same job. She's like, what y'all doing? She had a daughter too. We brought her daughter around. Her daughter had disability. She's still about that. You got to tell people your child got disability because we don't know what's going on. We didn't figure out what's happening. Why the girl's so wild? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? You don't want to say because you're embarrassed. Again, black folk, stop being embarrassed. You got autism. Say something.
It's not even embarrassed. They try to keep everything in their family a secret, and you don't
It
understand
ain't
that other
because
people
it
can
came
help
out.
you.
It came out because I said to myself, something wrong. But I said to myself, I'm a cousin, you know, you get out, and something wrong. Long story short, okay, boom. We're working. Now, my desk, my tape, and me and my cousin work the same job, but we're separated. The cost is huge. Girl come by. Hey, friend. Okay, I let it go by. But I don't go on your side. When I go on my break, I'm out the door. I don't care what's going on in the building. I'm outside. Every time she come by, she rake you. Like, hey, friend. Yeah, rake, like a rake.
And she literally raking my
And if
back,
I tell
y'all.
her, yeah, that's what she did to me. I gotta give it to you an example. And she used to tell me, like, if I go home from Palm Beach, she was from Miami. I go home from Palm Beach, I said I'm going home. She was like, Friday come, friend, you going home, friend? I said, yeah, I'm going home. Cause now, I'm telling you I'm going home. Why you keep asking me, am I going home? I'm going home. So she texts, what y'all doing this weekend? I'm going home. So my cousin, she done finally got her a boo, right? Now I done got mad cause I'm stuck with her, right? I'm stuck with her, right? So I tell my cousin, like, she keep texting every weekend and you waking by me. She was like, she raped me too when she come by. I said, she put her hand across your back and she just glide across your back. She said, yeah. I said, we don't even go to her side. You, first of all, you way over there, I'm way over here, and she over there. Why you breaking pet? Okay, long story short, I told her, hey, you got to find you a boo. I had to tell, not in me, not in me, not in me, not in me, not in me.
She did. That's why she raped you.
I had to tell her. I said, baby, because see, at this point, I was single, and I really wasn't mingling because I ain't know nobody, right? At this point, I'm on a search. Now I got to look for somebody because I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I am sick of you. Every weekend, she want to do something. If we go, like me and my cousin go somewhere to the skating ring. See, my cousin ain't had no kids at the time. She only had one child now. We go to the skating ring and take my 2 kids. She like, oh, friend, you ain't tell me I want to skate ring. Hey, man, I ain't got to tell you where I'm going. What's wrong with you? I said to myself, Lord, the lady got something going on. I don't know what it is, but I'm about to get upset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut her off. Because to me, any man, any woman, a woman that's, to you, some funny business. I don't care what you say. You can call me what you want to call me, but my cousin, we stay in the same house. I count my hands how many times I went in this lady room. Get off my back, because I feel like you like me. What's happening here?
You may feel soft to her.
Hey, man, a man.
Feel soft.
It doesn't seem I'm trying to be funny. I'm dead serious, though.
We
I had to cut her off.
We trying to, lighten it back up a little bit.
Do I ride you?
Kind of getting up.
Ma'am, listen, I've been doing Toya since I've been probably like 8 years old. Have I ever rode you? Have I ever been? And to this day, I never rolled her shoulder. I give you space. I give you grace. I'm not on you like that. But when you constantly right here, my mind go to thinking, what's wrong with you?
What you looking for?
She trying to smell you, girl.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
What? Okay. So have you ever had a woman ride your tailcoat?
No, we're not doing that. I'm not that friendly for people to even get that.
Have you had a woman ride your tailcoat?
No, I don't even want you that close to me.
Okay, have you had a woman ride your tailcoat? So how you think I felt?
we trying to figure it out.
I just told you. I told her get her a boo, and I ain't had a boo. Now I'm looking for anybody get me, please. Just somebody. I had to cut her off, because at this point, you want to hang every week. Anybody want to hang every weekend or be around you on a weekly basis? I understand. Maybe you lack love.
They just genuinely
probably
like your
was.
company.
Or she grabbed onto your spirit. You never know.
I love her spirit, but I ain't know her like that.
I
I
tried.
don't know her like that.
I tried.
So, Angel, what you doing? You staying or you gonna go?
Girl, don't you do that.
Miss Janice.
Girl,
Oh, God, you married, so we can't ask you that question. But if
20
you wasn't
plus
married,
years.
still. No disrespect, but if you wasn't married, what would you
Well, even if
Girl.
he did came home.
Girl.
do? No matter the money.
No.
Well, listen, what is her name? AJ did it. AJ Gillum.
The lady from what?
Hey.
I Love Hip Hop.
No.
But I think she knew beforehand.
Yeah, some of them know. Some of them know, because some of them goes into those relationships already.
Yeah.
Having
But
some
when
suspicion.
when they they go into that other partner a little bit more, they get jealous, and then that's when they want to bring everything out. Don't bring everything out now, because you already were playing in the whole field with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the
That's
whole
a dirty
field.
game. That's a dirty game.
Not the whole field. So
So
speaking
what's
of,
your thoughts of Carisha, though? Do you think Carisha was okay with everything?
I'm going to say she is, because you know what? For her, I'm going to say from a standpoint of view, money.
Yes.
Money is the root of all evil, and that's what rode her. He had money. She would have never went to Diddy. Diddy got bread. That stretch from here, from 95 to here to, see, like Nebraska.
yeah, somewhere.
He got money.
Yeah.
She all about money. Remember now, she's an artist.
She
She's
said
for
it.
a come up. That's her. She want future wealth. So she decided to go with somebody who had it.
Correct.
But you understand that you're making that sacrifice.
You pay a
She
price
had to,
too.
she had to deal with everything.
And you
came
wonder
with
why
it.
they are where they at now, because at the end of the day, she was in that. she may not ever come clean from that. Think about it. You ain't some allegations, baby, because you was with him and praising him and worshiping him. And
Yes.
what did you know that we didn't know?
A lot.
Oh, she like golden showers.
Oh, that is what
say
she
that.
said.
She like the golden shower. So you allowed Diddy, because you allowed Diddy to do that. So imagine what he did to people.
That's another layer.
I'm
That's
telling.
some pain.
So are we exposing them and
Risk what?
risking retaliation, or do you just let it go? Once
I'm letting it go. I'm not gonna expose you or what for what?
I
You
mean, 'cause
already done
some
lost
people-
the best thing it is, me walking away.
Because
Like-
some people like to go ahead and put it out there so nobody else
I make
gets
awareness.
caught.
If you Tweety Bird, call it for what it is, spade is spade, eight, you know what I mean? You know, diamond, you know how I go, king, queen. Use a Tweety Bird, and that's what it is. If you like that, then say that, because you're messing with people's feelings, their
Right.
emotions.
And it helps.
You don't know how, exactly, you don't know how somebody's going to feel about that, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you tried them.
And it's okay to be that way.
To be what way?
The way that we're talking, like, that's okay. You just don't have to drag
React?
other people into it and like
So
have a
what you say?
situation at home. And no, I'm saying it's okay to be like living your truth.
It's okay to live your truth,
That's what
but
I'm
would
saying.
you stay?
No, I mean, because I wouldn't be able to compete with that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But what am I gonna be able? I can't do nothing with that.
Just let it go.
I mean, they let it go in. I mean,
Like Mrs. Gilliam, excuse me, like you were saying. I believe she said she knew something, but she decided to move forward, and then he got caught up with
in the
down in
whole,
Miami.
yeah.
But she knew he had some tendencies, and she wanted to keep moving forward.
He had power to remember. He had power to make you no longer be here no more. So the sacrifice you made by snitching, as they call it, it might be your last snitch. You better move somewhere so far that he can't get you on the radar.
Yeah,
You
that's
better
a lot
change-
of things you got to
You better change your identity. I don't care if you put a
Yeah.
blonde wig on, you change your nose, get a nose job, get your lips did.
Yeah.
You may want to get fat, you know what I'm saying? You may want to gain some weight if you're small. Take all them implants out and get flat chested. I don't know what to tell you.
So give me some red flags.
Hand movements.
What? I talk a little bit sweeter than me.
Voice.
Okay, wait. What's the hand move? What is the hand? Are we just looking for
Girl, we
the
know that.
No,
this?
men,
I
real
don't think
men,
these
they
days.
talk, they do this.
These
But
days,
you know, a
I
lot
don't
of them that
know
are
what's
just-
going on.
Some of them do this and they wrist
No,
flicker the
because you know a lot
flicker
of
the
them
wrist.
that does that.
But
You
man,
got
do
some
what?
real men out here, baby, that
Yes,
does
ma'am.
that and don't show nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
But you,
And I know a lot of them.
they showing what, hand movements? Just
They
listen.
showing
They don't show
nothing.
nothing.
And just be as
They just harder than the one out there you think in the streets.
That's true.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is, for me, what I watch is, I watch hand movements, body language, and your voice. I watch how you move. I watch, if we get intimate, I watch how that go too. Because you got to be able to find out. If you don't find out, how you going to know? You better do some deep
There's a lot
sea
of them out here you
searching.
don't know, though.
come on, y'all.
And they
Give
been
our
doing it
give
for
our
years.
viewers some
I'm a
signs
scuba,
that
I'm a
they need to
scuba
look
dive.
for.
I'm a scuba dive.
She said I'm a scuba dive.
You damn right. Get your tank. Get your tank ready.
What is scuba diving, Chrissy?
Scuba dive, you gotta dig a little deeper. Talk to them. You gotta have a conversation. Baby, do you like this? Do you like that? You know, I can make it juicy for you.
Some
you know?
of them tell you that anyways, because some women already like that type of stuff.
And the bingo. See that? See that? The door opened up right there.
So if he takes the bait when we bring up these conversations, we red flagging him.
I don't know about you. I know about me.
Dating seems so difficult right now.
I know
Oh
about
my
me.
gosh.
And if he's
I
too
don't
pretty,
know.
a man that's too pretty. I've seen some men that's so pretty. It's like, no way. No way.
Do y'all
you
find
are
dating is difficult?
absolutely.
Ooh,
Nowadays, yes. These
the
men,
picking is very
I don't
slim.
even want to call them men. These guys these days, they on a whole nother level.
You got some real men still out here left.
We have.
But you got a lot of men that's out here who don't know about being a real man. They don't know the character of being a real man because you got single parents who raised these young men, all I see was their mother. So I also had, I had my own experience. And I'm like, ain't your mama? Like, who do you think I am? Like, we have to get this together. I understand your comfort, I'm nurturing, but at the end of the day, you got to extend your 10 toes that God gave to you. You ain't diabetic, so you got your 10 toes. You better stand on them.
I wonder how men feel about women. Like, women have a perception about men in this era, but I wonder what the men feel about how are women in this day and age. Are they dateable? You know, are they trustworthy?
Yeah.
Are they looking for a check? You know,
And they do. They say that. A woman wants somebody to take care of them. They say that for them. I've seen a lot of that. They say that women are pretty much gold diggers. A lot of them are gold diggers, and then some of them ain't worth nothing.
yeah.
It's true though.
But at the end of the day, it's not guaranteed to be true, because you gotta select the few people, women that's out here who worth a whole lot. And I'm gonna tell you about me. That's why I don't get with nobody, because they can't withstand me. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I'm gonna find out where your mindset is. You can find out what mine is. Let's talk. Y'all want to get in the deep sea diving. Y'all want to go head first. So you don't even know me, but you want to go scuba diving.
I think the mind.
It is.
But the only thing about that, these masks, they know how to play that so good. And it can go years and years and years before they fall off. So sometimes you don't even know who nobody is, because they don't know who they
Unfortunately.
You don't know. They don't know themselves, so they'll sit up here and play that role that you want, because they listen to you too. While you keep talking about talk, I don't talk all the time,
You got to listen.
because I'm not gonna tell you everything, because I'm giving you everything of me, and you gonna do everything.
That's why I'm an
that I
action
just told
person.
you.
I'm an action person. So, baby, one thing about me, I got discernment, and my discernment is strong. And if I ain't got it to say, God will give it to me in a dream. I told my kid that, you cheating on me? Because I saw something in a dream.
Oh yeah. Oh, it
I
comes.
saw something in a dream. You gonna tell me about this person, that person, but why y'all was in a dream like that? One thing about me, God don't play by me, because I talk to him for real. I gonna lay down, and I'm gonna give me a bean bag too, because I be having real conversation with God.
You got a
Yeah,
big
you
joke.
do. You do.
I do. I be
You
talking to
want
him.
trouble?
Like while we talking, chit-chatting.
don't even
That's
have
how I
to
talk to
dream.
him. You gotta be more comfortable with the Father
Yeah.
versus you be with
You
anybody
gotta know
else.
the voice.
Yes.
Know the voice, but also don't ever be afraid to talk to him.
Yeah.
Cause I would just be, Lord, cause
Talk to him about
accidents.
everything.
I done had people that almost hit me and scared me. Like the other night, I was on my way home and I was so tired and I was dozing off on the road and I was like, Lord, let me make it home safe. I'm coming from Delray. Let me make it home safe. And I made it home and I was so tired. And I'm like, and the next morning, Lord, I'm sorry. I didn't thank you. I apologize. I thank you for giving me grace to get home, because I could have easily went. Cause I was dozing off.
I've been there.
If you come from there way back, that's too far. Your body get tired once you tired, and God gave me a lot of grace, and I appreciate it, Father.
Yeah.
So grateful.
But
I am.
yeah, we're moving on. We're not keeping them, okay?
Keep who? Now the man? No, man. Who told you to keep the man? Now come on, now.
We're just moving it on. Just moving it on.
Oh my Lord.
And you know, I asked because there's so many young ladies getting gunned down in parking lots, gunned down in their homes,
Right.
wherever it is that their ex can find them at, all because they want to get out.
Yeah.
So I just wanted you ladies' opinion on what you felt about it. Like, would you expose them, because people don't have no type of
Remorse?
no.
Like I said, for me,
I think it's a delicate situation personally
It
with
is.
somebody's sexuality.
Yes.
You know, my job is not to publicly out you. You know, if I was dating, but I'm not. But I wouldn't want to publicly out you, not because of shame or nothing like that. That's for you to tell. That's not for me to tell. You know, but we know that at this juncture, if I was in a relationship with somebody, that's where we'll have to stop right there. You know, because that's not the lifestyle that I would want to live with you. I didn't say nothing negative about you. I'm just saying, listen, that's not what I want to do. You over there, I'm over here, and then we know we can't come together no more.
Yeah,
Period.
just leave it.
Yeah, just be honest with
Yeah, that's
people.
it.
I think if people will be more honest with people, but the mask, like
it's
you
the
said,
drawback. It's the
mask.
actual, the love they're afraid to get rejected. It's all about love. It is. It's the fear and that love gonna come together. And love gonna always conquer fear. I don't care how nobody put it, because Jesus is love, God is love. So at the end of the day, you're gonna take me, you're gonna like me. I'm gonna pray to the Father regardless. And whatever comes, comes. But I'm gonna tell on you. I'm sorry. You like this, and you need to let people be aware of it, because now you need to trick me. Now I'm upset because you tricked me. All you had to do was say in the beginning, don't make a choice for me.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't make a choice for me.
Exactly.
And sometimes that's where the revenge come in at, because now you upset.
chose something for me that I didn't choose.
Don't choose that for me.
And it's more acceptable now.
If you like that, it is.
You know?
Look at Zell.
Who was that?
Zell. He don't love it hip hop, but
I don't know who that is. I was like, who is she talking
he don't love it hip hop. He got a but he was raised. His father was in his household, and he said that years ago in Love and Hip Hop. He still want to be with a woman. He still want a family, and he want to be the man of the household. Basically, the spirit that jumped on him. That's why he in between women and men.
Is he with Saucy Santana?
No. See,
But
his story different. Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah,
Saucy
no,
got
that's
hurt.
a no.
Saucy a little
So
bit
he
different.
wants her to accept him being that way and trying to come and be the man in her house.
Well, I think what
I
it
don't get
was, first of all, you signed up for this. You knew this was reality TV. You knew what was going on. They did a baby mama day for her, and she's like, I don't know. You knew what it was before you signed up for it. That's the thing. You got an advantage. You knew. When everybody started coming to you, she probably got her family members coming to her. Oh, girl, you did this, you did that. But you knew what it was. Again, money. Money.
That's it.
Money made her do that.
You gotta be careful.
So now it's like you reneging on what you want. He's happy. He's ready for this baby. And you talking about you don't know if you're going to go forward with the process. Why would you hurt and damage him knowing this is what he wants? He's trying to correct his wrongdoing. He wants God to fix him and correct him. And you're going to tell him about what you're going to do when you knew the routine, you knew you was going to be on TV. Why you just say, you know what, I don't feel comfortable. Leave my name, and if you do put it out, I'm going to sue you for defamation of character. I'm going to sue you. But nobody did that. Now she want to renege on they having a baby mama day for her. Because they knew her name, they knew they was excited. They was welcoming Zell. First of all, what man, sideways got a baby coming, They was
sound like they
welcoming
have
her.
too much going on.
Yeah, but there was still, at the end of the day, it's a lot going on for our community as black people. They was welcoming her. But she embarrassed now. She playing tug of war. Now she pulling back. I don't know if I want to, and you can see in his face that she hurt him, because it's like, I done told these people this, that, and the third, and he's a man at the end of the day. He still got feelings, regardless of how he do, how he live his life. You knew what it was before you signed up, but you let money get a hold of you, and now you don't want truth to come to the light. Truth won't always come to the light.
And it always does.
It ain't gonna never fail. Because Jesus is the light, the truth, and the way. You better find out, because you can't go up, down, or sideways.
Okay, ladies, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I
share,
know
comment.
the
Sorry.
time is just flying like
It does.
Crazy.
flying. But we'll be right back. Here is a few words from our guest from next week.
Hello, beautiful ladies. It's your girl, Janica Davis. I am extremely excited. I'm going to be on the ChicChat show September 25th. That's a Wednesday at 8 p.m. Make sure you're tuned in to the ChicChat show. Let's see what our girlies have to talk about. I am so excited. I am looking forward to seeing and meeting everyone on this show with these good, amazing topics. Check your girls out. You have Miss Toya, you have Angel, and Chrissy. We're so excited and can't wait to hear and see what you guys think about the show while we chit-chat. And you can watch it on Underground Television. See you guys there. Bye.
Whoop, whoop. All right, you guys. So you see it next week. Our guest will be the beautiful Miss Janica Davis, coming in to wrap up our Suicide Prevention Month.
That's important.
It's very important.
Very important.
And especially like with the topics that we discussed tonight, with men being down low and, trying to come out of the closet and, rather the person that is dealing with the hurt of their reality, I guess,
Yeah.
if you want to say it. And,
But it is.
if we expose them or if we keep it to ourselves, because they're battling with whatever, comes from that as well. So you guys tune in next week. We're going to dig more into our mentals. So we said that we are leaving. We're not staying with the man that we found out is down low, right?
No, I'm not staying. First of all, that's disgusting.
Just let him be. Go and be
We
with
gonna
the
let him
man
be.
that you want to be with at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna set you
You
free.
ain't gonna be laying with me and talk about we gonna be sharing what? You get first of all, I don't like that back there area ain't messed up. You think you get yours? Oh brother, please, come on now. Come on now.
Okay, so
Poke, no ma'am. No sir, no turkey, no burger, no ham, no cheese. I'm sorry.
they may be trying to form like a poly type.
People are into that.
Not
Very
me.
much so.
Are you?
Absolutely not.
Are you? I'm just asking the question. Don't hurt me. I'm just asking the question. Just asking the question. I'm sorry.
They may be poly.
Are you?
My mama ain't had me if I
We
was.
just asking the question. It's okay. Yeah.
So, Miss Stallings, what is up and coming for Styles by Stallings? What should we expect within these next couple of years from you and your company?
More classes.
More
I want to
classes.
start actually filming classes.
Okay.
So people can watch them in the comfort of their home. I love to develop a summer program for youth.
I love that.
So teaching the youth about event design. A lot of kids nowadays, they look at college different.
Right.
College is not for everybody, and that's okay. And they need to know that there are so many options that you can choose for. And if you do choose to go the college 4-year route, you can still know that in the event design world, which you can go from being a graphic designer, you can go into being a prop maker, photography, videography. There's so much that you can do in the event design world. They just need to open up their mind and have somebody willing to teach you and show you that if you don't want to do that 4-year route, it's okay. And you can still make great money, taking care of yourself and being creative.
Right. And did you talk about the song?
That's Saving Our Next Generation. So that's our nonprofit that we have.
Okay.
We started that before the pandemic, and so that's when we had got the youth. And so my husband has a basketball team.
Okay.
And so with the basketball team, he's on a break right now with them because, basketball and things like that. So we're having a youth basketball team. To me, I'll be honest with you, like our son is 14 and he's on a travel basketball team. I don't even care if they win a game. He cares if they win a game. What I care about is the fact that you're coming together with people in your community. Y'all doing something positive.
Right.
You get to see men who are doing amazing things, lead and coach you and be disciplined. I want you to understand that you got to listen to people who are positive other than, myself and my husband. Can you follow instructions? Because some kids struggle with following instructions. My kids struggle with following instructions. I want to see you. Are you following instructions? Even if it means that your coach said, go from here to there. So, song with Saving Our Next Generation is a basketball component. And then with the youth entrepreneurship program.
I love that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man, that's beautiful. I love that. I'm
Just
not gonna lie. I
growing
like
and growing
that.
and
Yeah,
growing.
I
That's
love the youth. They're very
Opportunity.
happy. Yeah, I had
Opportunity.
some youth help me last week. They know how to process flowers, make arrangements. They come help set up, folding drapes. So those are some of the things that they're good with doing.
That is beautiful. I love that. That's really nice.
I really love how you're giving back to the community that you once grew up in. We are all right here from Riviera.
From
Beach.
the rock.
You better believe it. Straight from the raw and the fullest.
Well,
I mean,
you're not,
Angel's
but
not,
we
but we are
From the rock.
3 against 1. Yes, we're here.
Stand out by yourself.
Well, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Ravira's finest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was just such a proud moment for me just like over the years, watching your business transition from like you leaving your job to where you are today, and it's just so amazing how social media has this way of keeping us all in the loop of one another, and it's like we're right there with each other, even though I may not speak to you every day, but I feel like I have been a part of your journey from the beginning up until now, and it's such a proud moment because we grew up in the same church together. You know, our like everything just. It's just been such an amazing journey to watch, and I'm absolutely proud of you.
Thank you.
Final words, Miss Chrissy.
I would say I wish you longevity. I wish you
Thank
all
you.
the peace. I wish you all the imagination that God gives to you.
Thank you.
Because I know it's like we can't even imagine how big God would make your imagination be.
Exactly.
I love that the doors that you open. And like I said again, love, peace, prosperity. Y'all already know. I love peace, humbleness, and grace.
Thank you.
May God give it to you. And I thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
y'all for having me.
You're welcome.
Yes, blessings.
Miss Angel.
I just love everything. I love everything about you, though. Yeah, I love the growth that you and your family is doing and keeping everything as a family.
Yeah,
And my main thing is God is first on everything.
always.
And when I watched your stuff last night, because I watched you before, but I actually scrolled down in your stuff last night, and the main thing that caught me was the prayer with you and your family. I was like, oh my God. Because I do that every day with my kids. Like you said, that oil,
Yeah.
them kids wake up with oil on their
Grease
forehead.
up.
They know when I'm coming because the doors, the doorknobs, I'm talking about I have big crosses
Everything.
all through that house. So they
Trust
know.
me,
My
I know.
kids don't know. So, and that's what most likely touched me with you. I'm like, she
Yeah.
loves God. So I
Got
can't wait to
to.
meet him. I'm glad I did with you. So
Got
thank
you. Got to. It's funny you say that because when my daughter went to FAU, she went in 2021, and she just went 30 minutes away. But I was so heartbroken, and it was what she was supposed to be doing. But it was I didn't realize that my daughter became my friend.
Yes.
And, you know, I was one of her little friends, and I didn't know I became her little friend. And so then she's going out in the world doing what she's doing, but you can feel their energy.
Yes.
You know, you can feel the connection when your children are happy and they're sad. And I know my mom told me something one time. She said, you know, you are as happy as your saddest child. And I'm like, that's deep. You know, so you can feel the energy.
Yes.
Man, she would be going, and I would go in her bedroom, and I would grease
same
up
thing.
them pictures in her room, all her nice pictures. I would go in there, and it's like, I'm like, God, I don't know what she's doing or where she is at this moment, but, you know, just cover her. And it's funny that my son would be like, I'm waking up all on my feet, all on my head. What happened?
Just know you're covered.
That's it, because that's all you can do, or you will run yourself crazy trying to figure out, and you're not even in control, you know. So it's a very important part. Prayer and faith and God and having a good time. I'm just a regular individual person, but at the end of the day, He is first, and ain't no mistakes.
Amen. I love
Right.
that.
We got babies on here screaming, hey, mommy, and all this stuff.
Hey, Sabria.
That's my daughter.
Okay. And my daughter, hey, Quinteria.
Hey, kids. Hey, everybody. We just been talking. Y'all been saying hi. We appreciate
apologize.
everybody for tuning in. We thank you guys. Listen, words can never explain the gratitude I have for Janice. You know, not too personal and in detail. She, such a giving person. That's all I can say. Such a giving person. You know, and at another down point in my life, she was a part of it and was able to bring some joy and just a little bit of peace in my life when I needed it the most, when I didn't see any hope for tomorrow. And, you know, for that, I will forever be grateful because, like, that moment in my life, that little floral clad was just that little boost that I needed, you know what I mean, to push me a little bit further. And now, mind you, me and her got the same education at the same time, and she has taken that education and multiplied it times 1,000,000, and I have not. Okay, but
God's timing.
I was say it again. I was just about to say that.
It's his timing.
It's his timing.
It's
and
his
listen,
timing.
Your timing is to do this show. Cause
That's it.
we need to reach out.
yes.
Your time is to
It's
do the
his
show.
timing.
Yes, it
It's all in
is.
his timing.
Thank you, Sabria. So yes, I'm just forever grateful, and just know that that has not gone in vain, and we're gonna get back to it. Thank you guys for always and continuously, supporting UGTv Network 5. I am your girl, Miss Toya. I appreciate you guys for tuning in every Wednesday at 8 p.m. right here on the ChicChat show. Catch us next week. We will have Miss Janica Davis. Like I said, we're going to be wrapping up Suicide Prevention Month. And next month, October, we will be focusing on our breast cancer patients and doctors and things of that nature.
Like, share, and
We
comment.
love you guys. We'll see you next week. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for the Big Man Cave. And catch us again next Tuesday for Game Over Combo. Next Wednesday, we are back with Chit Chat. And you already know the Big Man Cave on Thursday. Good night, you guys.
Thank you.
Do you want to learn how to design florals like a pro? Enroll by texting or calling 5617-20151.
Hello, beautiful ladies. It's your girl, Janica Davis. I am extremely excited. I'm going to be on the Chit Chat show September 25th. That's a Wednesday at 8 p.m. Make sure you're tuned in to the Chit Chat show. Let's see what our girlies have to talk about. I am so excited. I am looking forward to seeing and meeting everyone on this show with these good, amazing topics. Check your girls out. You have Miss Toya, you have Angel, and Chrissy. We're so excited and can't wait to hear and see what you guys think about the show while we chit chat. And you can watch it on Underground Television. See you guys there. Bye.
Yeah, we back with another one. Miss Toya, Chrissy, Angel.
This is Wednesday night and our vibes are high. This is ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, this is Chick Chat night. We're gonna vibe all night. Oh, this is Chick Chat night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Chick Chat night. Chick Chat night. Chick Chat night.
So what y'all thought? We were over with? Nah, we back like we never left. Okay, so ladies, if you're rocking with us, go on and put your hands up and let me see y'all. And fellas, don't forget to tell a friend. The chicks are back.